compared to dragon's tongue. So it would be the cloudy hands, end of cloudy hands going to single whip here. So we're in this position. Whenever you bring your hand, you should always bring your hand like this. Come across this way. The reason being is because of the way that your joint is in your shoulder. When you do this is actually a grinding motion. If you try to move your hand in a straight line like this, the cup and the ball actually goes close together and you get this grinding motion. Because of the way that the ball is situated, if you do like this, you'll notice that you hardly feel anything. And you do like this, you could actually feel it down the side of your back here, and you can feel it in the shoulder. So when you do this, you notice that you have less obstruction and less feeling. This is like nothing, and this one is a grinding motion. So when you see soldiers march like this, usually after a while, and when they get older, they start having problems with this joint and actually this one. But it actually would stem all the way down to the side of the back here, just this movement here, because it actually pulls and strains this muscles as well. So it's doing a lot of things at the same time. In martial arts also, it's like you're walking through a river in the opposite direction, that you always want to create a streamline like this. Okay, a thin line to come through instead of having this way. So when we block or in like that, you always move back to the center. You want everything to go off to the side. The way that we were taught is that anything in the center of the body here could kill you. Anything on the outside here just hurts you, but it can't kill you. You know, like most people think, well, my heart's over here. You know, your heart is in the center of your chest. It tilts to the left, but it's right here, that center. Okay, so anything in the center here could be. So your movement, when you bring your hand, you always bring it in this way. Keep the elbow at the heart level, and hands are like this. You also never try to extend the hand like this because of the strain inside of the arm. You keep it always in a natural state, which is a slight curvature, and the thumb doesn't fall in. The thumb will kind of stick at the side like this, and it's in a curved type position. Okay, when this hand goes out in the single whip, before I do it, this hand is not on the side here, because you put it on the side, again, you're going to take the shoulder muscle, the shoulder joints, and try to push it backwards like this. In order to make it comfortable and take the tension out of the shoulder itself, the arm has to move just a tad bit forward, like this. So the fingertips actually is in line with the heart, and the hand is just a little bit forward than the body, not ever in line with the body here. Okay, so this is at heart level. When the arm also holds out, you don't lock the elbow whatsoever, because if you lock the elbow, it's going to put strain inside of the shoulder, which in fact is going that shoulder pain is going to go straight down the side of your body. So if the elbow is slightly bent, it releases the pressure off the muscles on the side here, and also release the tension out of the shoulder itself, which usually would shoot all the way up into the clavicles and at the side of the neck as well. So you want to make it relax out in this fashion here. So the right hand comes across about a fist away from the body, and the thumb facing directly at the heart level, doesn't drop down, doesn't go high. It drops at the heart level, taking the tension out of the shoulders and the arms right here. You don't pull in too far. This is what we call a hand span. So there's one hand span away from the body here. This is your comfortable position. If it comes any closer than that, you could actually feel the breast muscle here begin to tighten when you bring it in close, and you begin to loosen here. And this makes it extra loose. So you find that sweet spot where somewhere between tight and loose, And that's your comfortable spot. That's the spot that you have the maximum amount of strength and the flexibility at the same time. Okay? So when you step out in the form and you're standing like this, you have to make sure that the knee is exactly over the ankle, the body is up, there's a slight bend in the back foot. This foot, I always say 45 degrees, but that's just a random number. I think you know, all I mean is that it has to be in line with this pelvis bone right here. Okay? That's all it means. It means it's not out, it's not too far in. It's just exactly in line. Being exactly in line, meaning that this heel now is in line with the shoulder. That secures my stability. Okay. In Tai Chi, Qigong, and also in Shaolin, the heel is known as the spike that sticks in. The rest of the foot is known as the platform that holds it. So first you stick in the spike into the ground as far as you can go, root yourself. And that's where the idea of rooting starts from. You root yourself, then you lay flat on the platform to hold you up, straight and strong. So your posture remains straight. You maintain the natural curvature in the spine. Everything is nice and square. If you do this position, you feel a tightness in here, that means that this foot needs to be adjusted. You should go to a point that you can't tell, or you don't have a sensation or a feeling here. You don't feel anything, at least that you're aware of. Now it's important that the head remains level on the body here, that you don't drop it down, tilt it left and right here. And then you're going to go back to your pan vision, which is the vision that you don't peer at something, but you're actually taking in everything all at the same time. So there's no dead straight look on anything whatsoever. You want to keep a pan vision that you're seeing everything all at the same time. Once the spine is in shape, which gives you a natural curvature of the spine, then the hips are completely relaxed. It's sitting comfortably on the legs of the thighs. So this is in motion here. So I'm not tilting forward and I'm not tilting back. Knee over the ankle, this slightly bent. This is at 45 or so degrees in line with the pelvis. Head is up, head is level, it's not down or up. Spine is in its natural state. Hand comes over, thumb is facing the heart. This hand is on the outside and sit in this position.